Okay, so for this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to edit your store information. Um, Now, I'm logged in to the back end of the demo store, and so you would actually need to also log into the back end of your store, which is your site/admin and your username and password. So I'm just skipped ahead because we went through that in the first tutorial of how to create all that stuff. So right now I'm in the dashboard here of the back end of our store. To edit the store information, such as the store name, logo, or address, we do have to uh, go to a section here called System and then Settings. And you see in the store list, here's the demo store, and we have to edit this in order to make any changes to the store's main name or logo. So I'm just going to click on Edit, and here you can see we get the Edit Store screen, and there are tabs at the top. First, we're in the General tab here. Store URL, you do not want to touch this at all. If you do, your store will not work because this is tied to the server. Second part down here, store name, we can change this and it would affect the name of our store. Instead of demo, you can call it, your store's actual name, and you put it there. The store owner would be the person who is in charge of or owns or manages the store. Address, you can put the store's address here if you want people to be able to come to a physical location. The email, here it says demo@pulse.ca. You would put your email here, your primary email, and your store's phone number down under telephone. Right, so this is what people will see when they go to the site, the number that they can call to reach someone at your store. If you have opening times, you can put it here and it will be displayed on information page and under when they click on contact as well. Okay, if you want to change the image, you can put a store image here. I left it blank, but you can actually put a store logo or image to represent your store here. If we click on store, right, this is actually the meta title for the store. It should be the same name as your store name, and you would put that under here as well. If you have a description of your store, you can put it in here. If keywords relating to your store, you can put them in here, and they will be shown to web browsers when people browse the internet for certain sites. This would help you rank your page on Google, for example. Template, again, we don't want to touch this, but there's only one option, but we'll leave it as a default, as if we could change that, it would mess up how our store looked. Local, this is the address and the country where you're located, so by default we're in Canada. Currency, right now we have Canadian US dollars, but by default we use Canadian. Options, you can change this if you wanted to show the default items per page. By default it's at 15. We can also have a list description limit of 100 items or characters for each description in the catalog. Leave this as default. I wouldn't change any of this right now. Also, moving down under taxes, you can display prices with tax. By default it's set to yes. Again, you don't want to change this because we do need to charge tax and the customer needs to see that. A lot of this stuff that down here you don't want to touch at all. I'm just going to bring it up just so you can see it. For example, customer group demo store. You can change this, however you will not be able to change it back because you will not have permission to change your customer groups. This is the name of your store. You will see it here, and that means all customers that register at your website go underneath your store. If you did change this to something else, all your customers registering would go under someone else's store. So do not touch this, right? Unless you don't want customers underneath your store. Um, Again, this stuff down here, by default, we have set it up for you, and I advise you not to touch any of this stuff, right? Account terms, this should be terms and conditions, but again, don't change anything here, as it can greatly affect the way, A, if your site looks, or B, how customers interact with your site. So by default, we've set it up in a configuration that should be optimized for most store users. So again, under options, I would advise not touching anything. Under image, this is where you can change your store logo. You can change the icon that represents your store at the top of the website. And at the top of web browsers. However, that's as far as I would go here. This stuff down here, again, has been set by us. You do not want to touch any of this, as it could greatly affect the way your site looks and functions. Underneath server, again, don't touch this, as it may affect the way your store functions. So in general, you want to be able to just use the general tab and change anything in the store tab here, and the image tab. So store logo, store icon. That's it. Everything else do not touch. Other than that, this is how you change the information of your store name, your store logo, your store images, your store's email, contact number. This is how you would edit all that. So I hope this tutorial was helpful, and we'll see you in the next one. Okay?